Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 23 with Sensei Jamal Measaras.
Good morning.
Good morning. And a few episodes ago, you told us about the Malaysian association.
Malaysian Karate Federation.
Federation.
Yes.
And you wanted to tell us something
about the
it.
Malaysian Karate Federation.
Yes.
I left out and I told that I will speak about this Malaysian Karate Federation. It was in the 1970s, beginning of 70s. See, before I go to the Malaysian Karate Federation, we had a association called Malaysian Karate Association.
Okay.
Karate Association of Malaysia, it was called. So what happened in this time, there was no federation. I mean, it was not a registered federation recognized by the Malaysian government or Malaysian sports, Malaysian sport authority by the government. It's not recognized. It's no Malaysian Karate Association. So it was run down by one man. That was Mr. Chuchusut. He was the top man. And this was a big group. The whole of Malaysia were training this karate. Whereas I told it was a mix-up mess of Kyokushin, Keishinkan, Shotokan, and all this stuff, Gojiryu and all this stuff. So we used to be having tournaments. And in some tournaments, in one tournament, I won in my weight class a gold medal, first place. And the all category, that it means they have heavyweight, lightweight, middleweight, like these kinds of. All round, I got third place. So with this, I was very anxious, and I used my kumite techniques. I was only concentrated on kumite, not katas. I didn't like katas at all, or basics. I hate them. Only kumite. So then they had a final selection for Paris. That was the second world tournament to be held in Paris. It was under WU code. Now it is WKF. Before was WUKO. So they selected people and we all trained. And there I saw my former karatekas who I've competed against them were all put together and we were training together. And I noticed there at that time, the karate, the people whom I lost to, I can say, their karate was much more better in competition karate. And even stances and technique when they were explained, because they were most of the time with the Japanese. In the Malaysian capital is Kuala Lumpur, and Kuala Lumpur was the Japanese most of the time. I was in some other place, about 70, 80 kilometers away. So I didn't have much contacts with the Japanese. And they was, when we were practicing, and I thought it was totally much more advanced. And one of the men, I should mention his name, he is Sensei Clement Su Awan. Sensei Clement. Clement is very famous in Malaysia. And one of his students is Ko Beng Sun. He is now situated in Australia, living in Australia. Sensei Clement is still in Malaysia. So Sensei Clement's technique was very nice, and we became friends through this training together and bringing the team for the second world tournament to Paris. Now I have to inform you that when we went down to Paris as a team for fighting in the second world tournament, on the last day before the tournament, we received a telegram from Malaysian government that we should not take part. We cannot take part in the tournament representing Malaysia.
Why not?
Yes, because there was another group, Shitoryu group. They have, made complaint to the government that this is not an authorized, recognized government body. So we didn't take part in the competition. Sometimes they have written down in my life, in my homepage, a story that I took part. That is misinterpreted through my German and English. We went down, but we never took part in the tournament. I just want to make this correct. We never took part in the tournament. So we were stopped and we went down stayed a couple of days over there in Paris, and then we went down to England, visited England, and then we came down to Malaysia, and we were not so well treated by our, what do you say, the chief of our national body. I shouldn't say national body, Karate Association of Malaysia, president or the chairman, whatever he had. Mr. Chu was his name. So we all decided, what can we do? What shall we do? We shouldn't be. We should do something else, you know. So when we came back, Sensei Clement Su decided to make his karate style. Broke away from Mr. Chu Chusut. He said, I'm going to make my karate style called as Go Shinryu. Go Shinryu. And he said, Jamal, would you like to be one of the founder members of this karate style? So I went down. I am still one of the founder members of Go Shinryu, and I have a very good relationship with Sensei Clement Su. I should say, very nice. He's a very nice gentleman, well educated. I have only words to praise him. So he also taught me kumite techniques. My appreciation goes to him and thankfulness to him and to Ko Beng Sun. These people showed me techniques. Sometimes I used to go to visit them, train with them, and everything. And so I improved my kumite in this way much more better. So I should say thank you to both of you, you know. And the Go Shinryu developed. To say I never joined in that group, but we were friends. So Clement Su Sensei used to have a good contact with me. Sometimes he called me up. And one day he called me up and said, Jamal, do you have time? We have to meet together. So I went down. It was in the 70s, middle of 70s. This all happened in the middle of 70s. And he said, we have to form a national body. Yes. Right now, this Malaysian Karate Association is not a national body. We have to find a registered national body. Would you like to be? So I represented Shorinryu Seibukan, Malaysian Shorinryu Seibukan, and I was a representative. My instructor, my senior instructor, didn't know about this because he didn't go for the meeting, nothing. I was the founder. So I, Mr. Clement Su Sensei, another one called Michael Lim, and another one Sensei was from Shitoryu Nasir. These two gentlemen were from Shitoryu, Go Shinryu, Shorinryu Seibukan, and I think another one or two people. We all sat down and we founded the national body, which is called MAKAF, which still exists today, Malaysian Amateur Karate Federation. And we were the founding members. And still today, I'm one of the founder members of this federation. And the federation is still living in Malaysia. And today, if they go and take part in the tournament, it is recognized as the national body, national team.
Okay. So
in the beginning of that time, I think it was somewhere around, I'm not beginning, in the end, 77, 78, somewhere around there, I'm not sure. We had a tournament, it's called the ASEAN Championship. ASEAN, ASEAN. That means a few countries in Asia, not all Asia, ASEAN, these countries. And I was at that time selected with Sensei Clement Su and some others as national coach. Then we built up this team and we brought the team to Indonesia, the first to take part in Indonesia. Then the second tournament was supposed to be held in Philippines. This was supposed to be somewhere around in 1980s. So anyway, I was coaching these teams together with them. 1980, middle of 80s or somewhere in the winter time. I remember it was winter time when I came to Germany, 1980s. I left, leaving Malaysian Karate Federation. So till today, Malaysian Karate Federation exists, and they have national body, and they go and travel and teach. So when I say I was fighting for Malaysia, yes, I fought for Malaysian championships in Malaysia, but I never represented the national body, because national body was not there at that time.
Yes,
National body was developed by me, Sensei Clemenceau, and all the other people whom I mentioned. These are true facts which I would like to clear it up, and that the people don't misunderstand me. So it was not a national championship in that time which I fought, but there was no national body. So we called the national championship Malaysian Championship. It was called.
Yes.
But the national body was not registered in writing. So national body was registered somewhere in the 70s, middle of 70s. So this is what I wanted to put it straight.
Yeah.
And once again, I would like to say hello to all my colleagues or my countrymen of Malaysia and the Malaysian Karate Federation. This is a small history of mine, and I hope you can find the truth of this in Malaysia. Sensei Clemenceau is still there. I'm sure he can tell you these facts. Goodbye, and see you all in the near future if ever I visit Malaysia. Today,
Goodbye.
Some of my students are in the national body. They are having good positions and everything. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Most welcome.
Goodbye.